Hello and what is up? I want to take a second to discuss appreciation. I get asked a lot if people should rent, if they should buy, is this a good time in the market to purchase? And it really depends on your situation, but if you're planning on sticking around in the same area for more than 2-3 years, it might make sense to buy. So let me throw some numbers at you, because if you're like me, I'm a numbers person. So the average price point home in Cincinnati is about $250,000, okay? So you put your 3.5% down. What is that house gonna be worth in 10 years? Well, the average home appreciates by about 4% conservatively year after year. To understand this, what is appreciation anyways? So appreciation is basically the natural inflation, or if you've done improvements to your house, what the market is saying your house is worth, basically adding to what you purchased the house for. So if you were in this house for 10 years, if you purchased it at $250,000, your house is then worth approximately $315,000 just from a natural appreciation standpoint. That is absolutely insane. So with that, if that same person had rented for those 10 years, and we'll say rent was $1,300 a month and it stayed consistent the entire 10 years, which you and I both know that's not a thing. If your rent is $1,300 a month, you're looking at $15,600 a year in rent. Okay. So over those same 10 years, if you are consistent at $1,300 a month, guess how much money you're actually spending on rent? Are you ready for this? $171,000. That's almost the cost of buying that $250,000 house. So if you're planning on staying in an area, it might be worth looking into purchasing, because that $171,000 could have gone towards that house payment. Now, if you're planning on moving in a year or two, it may not make a difference, because you're only looking at a few $1,000 increase after a year or two. If you're planning on staying in the same area for more than 3, 5, even 10 years, it might just be worth purchasing. And the beautiful thing is, once you do purchase, all of that money goes right back into the equity of your house. So while you may have to purchase something a little bit more conservative starting out in that 5 to 10 years, when you've made $66,000 in equity, you can actually put that money towards your next house and get something that's more in line with what you're dreaming of. So if you're interested in talking more, if you're trying to figure out what your rent payment could translate into as a mortgage payment, let me know. I'm happy to run the numbers with you and connect you with a local lender, discuss what we can even accomplish together. I'm the Realtor Robin, and thanks for watching.